Bob, really? All right, welcome back to the Five. Now, this next story really infuriates me. You're not going to believe this. Take a look at these pictures in French Vogue, of course. This model is only 10 years old. So the question is the magazine pushing the envelope with this spread? Having a young girl like this, 10 years of age, they've got this photo here on the cover. They also have photos with this model in other ads where she's topless, another one where she has beads covering what would be her chest, another one where she's laying down with another male model topless. I mean, it's just completely inappropriate.
Well,
you like it, Andrea?
No, I don't like it. She wasn't topless. I mean, you can't see anything. But look,
not in this photo.
This to me is like a little girl playing dress up, and it's in high fashion, and it's French Vogue. This is what French Vogue does. They push the envelope. Can it get a little creepy like toddlers and tiaras? Yes, absolutely. But it's France. They're known for doing this, particularly Vogue. I know. Is it the best role model? Probably not, but there's not a lot of 10-year-olds looking at French Vogue.
Well, this is just one photo that's appropriate, kind of, that we can do. But look at this photo here where she's wearing the red dress, the stilettos. She's lying on a tiger skin rug. Tell me that that is appropriate. It's sexually provocative. That is not a good idea. You wonder why there's so many pedophiles and psychopaths running around.
Oh, they're going to get other stuff without looking at French Vogue.
That wouldn't be appropriate for you. I mean, let alone, I mean, no, seriously, I think this stuff that drives me crazy. I mean, I know everybody thinks you're a liberal, so you probably think it's a good idea. No, I don't. I have a 16-year-old daughter, and I fight constantly with her to not keep dressing up if she gets these ridiculous magazines and all these, you know, you go past a high school in America today at lunch break, and you think you're at a house of ill repute.
Look at these photos, Bob.
What?
Look at the photos.
Well,
yeah, I know, it's just, it's terrible.
Case, Kimberly, because you were a prosecutor.
Bob, do you date anybody over 30?
Not often, but it's that's not. Now, where are you going with this? I'm trying to make a point that, first of all, it's the French. What would you expect?
30 is the French. But you were saying,
I was going to ask you, just as a prosecutor, because I'm curious, like a picture like that, if you had a guy who was busted for child pornography.
It's so interesting.
Would this photo, would that type of photo fall into that category?
Let me tell you, if I had that and get, write the subpoena to get all the downloads from the computer, and if I saw a number of photos like this, yes, that would be used against them in terms of a child pornography case. And why would somebody have to have these kind of images, and especially in a large number? And I modeled as well.
But we have, besides the fact that I want to purchase the shoes that she's wearing, we have...
I thought you owned those.
I might. We have TV shows. You see these girls in swimsuit competitions wearing less clothes than this model is wearing. Look, I don't agree with it. I would not have my daughter do it. I understand that, but her mother thinks it's okay. She's probably going to be making millions on the catwalk, and again, she's not showing any skin. How is this worse than a bikini?
Let me weigh on this. Hey, you know, dressing up is a lot of fun. I did it when I was a child.
You still do.
Some of the same outfits, as a matter of fact. But here's the thing: if you really want to test how deeply the parent feels about this, you should be able to go up to the parent after the shoot and go, "Hey, your kid's really hot." And that should change their minds really quick. When an adult sexualizes a child, that should give the point across that they should stop doing it, because that's what they're doing. They are sexualizing a child.
I lived in Paris for a year, and I'm telling you, the French have a completely, it doesn't make it right, but they have a completely different and sometimes warped view of society. Sex to them is very open, is very casual. I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying this is C'est la France right here.
It's C'est la France this. By the way, the breaking news on this is that you don't own that pair of shoes, which is incredible.
Which is unbelievable.
But, you know, we had a similar situation. We had a similar situation in the United States. You remember Calvin Klein when he did all those
Brooke Shields, remember?
We had Brooke Shields and all that, and it was disgraceful, disgusting then. And I don't find you can excuse the French for anything because they're inexcusable
and
people.
Pretty baby
did you live in France for really? How could you live with those people for a year?
Because I wanted to live there and study there and see how demented their society is, but it was a lot of fun.
Oh, now look, she's completely gone the other way.
Just like Greece.
But what about, you remember when Miley Cyrus and her father did that ad? They were in the magazine spread. There was a tremendous amount of controversy because people felt that those pictures were very sexual and inappropriate and that he shouldn't have done it. But that's my point. I mean, you know, at a certain point you have to say, you can't just dismiss it that it's the French.
And also, you have to think about the long-term consequences. This girl is 10. What's she going to be like when she's 20? The lifestyle of a model.
She's going to end up dating Bob.
Oh, no.
You know, they don't care. And what they were
Nicely
looking
done.
for was
Disgusting. Oh, God.
right or wrong. They were looking for
Okay,
a
we got to wrap
provocative-
because I can't even take this anymore. All right, well, coming up, Missouri teachers are fighting back against a new law that bans them from friending students on Facebook. Good. They don't need to friend their students, right? Keep it clean and keep it right here for the 5.